So we're finally getting back into doing indie hidden gem hunting. We're at volume 4. I'm sort of going into less hidden games this time, but I'm sure there's some good stuff in here that you might not have heard of. I'm also including demos now, and we're ordered from best to worst. But before we get into the exciting first demo, here's another exciting demo for my action survival horror game, What Happens After Midnight. The demo for What Happens at Midnight, my action survival horror FPS, is available for free right now on Steam. You're sent to investigate the town at nightfall and quickly find out interdimensional forces are invading our world. Hop between worlds, meet strange characters, and survive cosmic horrors once you find out what happens after midnight. So we're starting off with Fumes. This is just a demo and the game's not out yet. This is a very fun, classic PS1 styled vehicle combat game, but with modern, good feeling physics and the weightiness to everything. It's very simple, but it's very fun. So far it's pretty repetitive, but I'm hoping in full release it'll be much less repetitive. That being said, I could still probably play this game for hours because the main gameplay is so good. It has great visuals, not just in PS1 replication, but also in color use and the scrungy world feel. It also has incredible music. Probably some of the best game music of 2024. Next we have Carnival Massacre. Again, this is a demo, and the game's not out until August of 2025. This is a really good, classic survival horror styled game. If Crow Country wasn't enough theme park survival horror for you, now you got this. The theme park aesthetics are great, and the overall game is really fun and good. My only real complaint is there's no aim assist at all. If you're facing the wrong direction when you see an enemy, you're pretty much dead. I also have a few minor complaints, like the guns on equip unload, and there's no save slots. I don't know if they're trying to prevent save scumming, but it could be a problem either way. Next we have Nightmare Cart, which is a full free game available now. It was made by the same person who made the Bloodborne remake, which I probably need to get around to. This is a legally distinct Bloodborne kart racer, and if you like Bloodborne, I think you should check this out. It's a good kart racer with decent weapons and vehicle combat. It's really good how it takes a lot of the aspects from Bloodborne and turns them into kart racing mechanics. It has a very good PS1 era feel. The main campaign is good, and it's actually sort of a reimagining of Bloodborne story. It even has boss battles, and to be honest, I think they did Nicholas's fight better. Next we have the demo for Kill the Crows. The game is out, but I haven't played it. I'm thinking I will. It's a pretty fun top-down shooter that feels a lot like the Remnant games, just in 2D. It also has good cowboy aesthetics. Next we have Sword Car, which is in early access. It's a melee-based car game, which is a fun and unique concept. It plays pretty well. It's good looking and also has a fun over-the-top world and story.
Fuck you, Sword Car.
Now we're going to get into some of the more smaller titles I usually do. First we have Hopman, which is like a rage platformer where you're constantly hopping. I did get farther than you see in the recording, but the biggest problem with this game by far is that when you close the game it doesn't save, which is annoying. I'd also say this game is too hard even for a rage game, but it has a good concept and decent aesthetics. Last we have Wolf the Lone Hunt. It's a good concept where you play as a wolf/werewolf. I didn't get to the werewolf part. It's sort of like Maneater, but with a wolf instead of a shark. But this game has some serious issues, unfortunately. It's an RPG, but the leveling is way too slow because there's not enough low-level prey. Most of the enemies will just clobber you, and you're supposed to find like smaller rabbits, but it just takes forever to find them because the second issue, the running stamina cost, is way too much, and having to wait for your stamina bar to refill slows the game down way too much. It's an okay open world with decent bosses. Not that I ever leveled enough to beat one of them, but overall I think this game has a lot of potential if we were ever to work out its bigger flaws. So that's it for indie hidden gem hunting. Thank you to anyone who likes, comments, or subscribes. That's it.